Hello all, hope you is blue. Welcome back to Blue Europa Universalis 4. Let's get pushing. So, you're walking in the wrong direction, my guy. Can you go to Riga? You're going to Moskva, and you're just gonna float around and support. So, the time has come to reconquer the remainder of the Novgorodian cause. And I'm also going to be getting the Serbian cause. I have co-belligerated Hungary. I can take everything that's Serbian from them, and at some point I can reconquest versus the Ottomans as well. Take the rest of the Serbian stuff there, and then release, I don't know, Bulgaria? They tend to make for a good march, but of course I don't want to march them, I want to have them as a vassal. At best. Let's bang the fort. Also, where are my fleet? They're on their way. Here comes 40,000 more units. And my truce with France is up, because let's not forget that I have them rivaled now. I can start taking their land as and when I please. They're still not in a coalition, funnily enough. Would have thought they would be, but they are allied to Aragon now. So what would I do? I think I would want to declare war on Aragon directly first. I mean, I could also use it as a truce reset if I consider it, but I think the plan would be declare war directly on Aragon. Have France in, maybe co-belligerate them, depends. I mean, they're allied to Scotland. Scotland still have all the Scottish stuff as core. It's not much really, but it's there. Next time I fight GB, I want to take the remainder of Ireland to give that to Leinster and then integrate them. I think is the plan. Let's take the war goal of Tikhvin. I also acknowledge Ming is in this war. I do not care that Ming is in this war. They can come and sit on my provinces if they darest. Great Power Commonwealth is intervening on the Portuguese reconquest of Tikhvin. On my side. Really? I've never seen that before. I've seen great power intervention, but I've never seen an AI help the player, i.e. me. Incredible. I mean, when you join I believe the intervention mechanics work that if you intervene on a great war, you join the side with the less powers. But damn, hello Commonwealth. Is this because you want land from Hungary? You're going to try and get some sieges down, get enough war score to get stuff from Hungary. Is that your sneaky plan? Most likely. We shall see. Really all they're doing is being a funky deterrent for Hungary, which I can approve of. And Serbia have precisely 2k units. Excellent. So they can do the little province sieges until Hungary goes and beats them up. Not gonna lie, they're probably going back round for the defense of Zeta, but I still don't like how things look for Serbia. Mexican peasants, awesome. Yeah, I'm just gonna give all the occupations over to Novgorod and I'll work out from there. To be honest, I think this is a war probably for almost exclusively the Novgorodian cause. If I were to hazard a guess. Which is fine, because it's going to be enough. It's going to be a decent amount of war score. Next, Ryazan. And yes, that is already the Russian capital conquered. And France have entered the coalition, so yeah. I think I'd be declaring war on Aragon. And then just have France in as a regular enemy. And see what I can take. See, I could just take French Canada as its own independent thing, like I'm going to with Dutch Mexico. Get another colonial nation. to enlarge my gold fleet? I'm not decided. Let's take another religious idea. Manpower in truth-proof provinces, which will be all of them. Marvellous. Ming says order restored. Well, war enemy, I don't really care. Again, this can all go to Novgorod. I'll work out the consequences later. Hungary's still trying to chase around the 2k Serbians. Go Serbia, run to the Commonwealth. I mean, bear in mind, of course, I will be taking on the Commonwealth later, so the fact they're helping me right now is basically throwing salt at the enemies. To be fair, they might not even do that much, which is kind of what I'm expecting, because they don't need to help me anyway. Hold on, what? It's just act of seclusion, hold on. I've never seen this before. There is peace in the Dutch Republic for now. The final terms of the truce were largely agreed upon when the war ended, but room for negotiation. Weakening the Orangists. We would put forward a suggestion for the act to keep the next Prince of Origin away from political power. Sure there won't be a king on their throne to lead them in another war against us. Let's suggest... I want to do this. This seems fun. This would be a good way to start anew. I mean, I'm coming back for you anyway, Netherlands, so I don't really care, but I want to see what the follow-up result is. I am but curious. Let's go Siege Pest. And apparently I'll be catching a Hungarian unit in Flatlands. Lovely. This is not a campaign where I'm going to be saying I am a horde. But brace yourself. That's all I'm going to say. For anyone who's watching the Uzbek World Conquest, which will be out by now. I mean, as I'm recording this, it's only a week and a bit till the Uzbek World Conquest comes out, and I still need to edit to this point. So, well, edit, you know, this playthrough, never mind finish it. Well, finish it, never mind think about editing it. But as is tradition with requested runs, I'll try and post this up as soon as I'm finished with it. Because my tradition is to finish recordings before I edit and upload the playthroughs. Ming is sieging Bicol. Again, I've said I don't really care. Siege what you want. Siege as you please. Except don't siege the province I'm trying to currently colonise, Ming. That'd be cool. That'd be really cool if you could leave it. I know it's a big ask. Right, into Nizhny. Yeah, they're doing occupations for themselves, so I need to be a little bit careful with the Commonwealth intervention here. I mean, as mentioned, I only really want what Serbia are missing. It's not like I'm asking for the earth. Or at least I'm not asking for the earth in this playthrough. So, Siege of Pest complete. Let's go back down and get the other provinces to guarantee that I can release them for... Hold on, what's up with this? Pirate Republic. Cuba will release New Providence. A pirate's life for me. How about... No. They will hang for this. So that's New Providence released as a result of the Golden Age of piracy. We will need to get back to the Bahamas. But that's fine because now it's the tick of the month. I now have a CB for the Reconquest. Because they keep their core. Give us it back, please. Not much going on with them right there. I believe I've already done the achievement about forming New Providence and getting back the whole of the Caribbean. Maybe not though, I can't quite remember on that one. Doesn't really matter, that's not what we're here for. We're here for All Blue. That's what matters. The rest we can make up as we go along. I'm losing money in the treasury, partly because of the colonial maintenance. Mostly because I've actually got an army now. But that's okay, you know. I need an army. Trade dispute versus auto derps. Whatever. So Hungary, if I said give everything back to Serbia right now, you would do it. Ace. Marvellous. Well, that was a very easy solution. Commonwealth, get wrecked. You're getting nothing. Proceed to get nothing. You stole fizzy lifting drink. You get nothing. Good day, sir.
Memo bis punitor delicatum. It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal. You stole fizzy lifting drinks. You bumped into the ceiling, which now has to be washed and sterilized, so you get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
In the meantime, their extra ally of Riga will soon be dealt with. And what's this about? Level 3 half price production efficiency. Don't think I'm really bothered, but to be fair, this guy's 51. Let's do it, not because of the 50% necessarily, but because she'll be 35. I was about to say she'll be 30, but you know what? In the 30s is a good enough answer. Also, just realised the game speed. Let's go up to speed 3. I'll reiterate, I've been playing on 2 and 3 speed primarily while I was doing the Mongol, Uzbek to Mongol horde runs, so I was getting quite used to that. It's quite nice, actually. So I have to go all guns blazing. Let's try and help save this. And yes, in comes Milan to the coalition. Add a few more names into the pot. Don't really care. Portuguese Mexico, separatists and peasants and noble rebels and everything. Really not a problem. Novgorod. Right, how much more do I give Novgorod? Okay, it's this as well. It's this, this, this. And as I say, I'll then start integrating Novgorod once I've dealt with Naples, I think. We'll do integration at a time, especially when the nations are that big. I won't have the power to sustain 2 big integrations at the same time. I could do like a little nation and a big nation at the same time, but not 2 big nations at the same time. For the moment. Thanks to the 1k ducats, buddy. How is the... Oh, the inflation's looking really good. Thanks to usury forgiven. And yeah, once I get a bigger fleet limit, my balance will look really nice. But again, I do need to deal with more trade companies to allow that to happen. In fact, should I put everything in Guinea in a Ivory Coast in a trade company? My only thought is GovCap. I need more of it. That's what Tech 17's about. 250 extra GovCap can assuage my issues. Let's keep sieging Russia. I don't think I'm going to bother walking down to Ming. Quite honestly. I have a funny feeling that everything I take from Russia will be enough war score for me to take what I need for Novgorod. May not be true, but it's the impression I get. Where's Novgorod? Here. I mean, if I need to do the march all the way down to Ming, I can, but I really don't want to. Probably do it via boats, but again, kind of want to just be able to ignore them. 400 ducats, that's a long list of modifiers for only 400 ducats. Try again. Do better and be better, Broken Heart Choir. I feel like I'm being unnecessarily harsh to the Brazilian colonial subject this campaign. It's only because I'm expecting more because they should have more gold. That's not happening. Such is life, huh? Such is life. They're doing well otherwise. They keep giving me money, so you know what? Shout outs to the Brazilian bros. They're doing great. Ignore your overlords' foolish rantings. It's only because they want more and more and more. They're kind of on the greedy side. But yeah, 25% on all these provinces pretty much. And we've got one extra province other than the one from the decision being gold. That's very unlucky. A lot of sugar though. Again, I'm liking the look of Dutch Mexico. They'll have over 10 provinces, meaning that when I take them, they'll give me another merchant, as well as again be another modifier on the expanding the gold fleet. Or enlarging the gold fleet, however you want to phrase it. Enlarge, I think, is where the game goes with it. Yeah, we're pretty much done in Russia now. Already. Kind of impressive. And I can just walk back to Portugal. Iberia. So I'm just going to start peeling away some units here. Excellent. Not a lot I need to do. I'll reinforce Novgorod there though. That is something I can do. So, Russia, let's say you give me everything that Novgorod desires. You're 50%. I can take a little bit more. Yeah, that's 60% right there. And then this... Oh, it's the Grand Company that's going to go reinforce. I think not. Let's send this over. I wouldn't have noticed it wasn't for that general perishing. Very helpful to know that I was going to send the wrong unit. Also, we haven't had our annual declaration of war from Mosquito yet. Actually a little bit saddened by it. And yeah, the Bahamas are back in place. Court returned. Easy peasy. I didn't even have to lift a finger. I think that just said that Utrecht has been called. Marvellous. And also, I was talking about needing GovCap, but I think I mentioned before I don't have any real courthouses. So I could also just do that. Maybe I give this province here. And this province here to Novgorod as well. And then we say Novgorod are then ready to annex. I think that sounds fair. And there's another fort somewhere in here. Well, I'll leave that 30k to go help. And I think I'll leave the 40k here to do what they need to do until everything's ready. And the others can come back towards Iberia. This army here probably needs to go towards the Netherlands area, honestly. Well, the Belgian and Netherlands area. You know, just that region. Russia trying to run away. I'd like to see you try. Well, I can see you try. But it's not working. Okay, let's start filling in South Africa, shall we? I think I'd like to do that next. Then once I've got all of it, I'll put it in a trade company. Just turn the whole damn thing into a trade company. Cape of Good Hope must all be mine. Luckily Congo don't have any colonial stuff. Religious defensive, espionage aristocratic. Okay. Certainly an interesting combo. Right. More missionary strength, thank you. Very handy. I mean, not for Ghent and Bruges, but once religious zeal goes away, look at all those modifiers. I have 14% religious missionary strength right now. I can actually make it even bigger with, is it in here? Yeah, I can upgrade the Aljaferia Palace to give an extra 2% by the end. Every level of our Quizzer Advisor will give us established local organisation cost reduction. Ooh, that's a thing. I like the sound of that. That sounds good. Labradors are cute, are doing a great job. Keep it up. He says to one of the few colonial nations that doesn't give gold. Or absolutely unjustifiably ripping into the Brazilian colony, who have done an amazing job all game and were the cornerstone of, or the flagship colonial nation. Kind of want to get rid of Tafalol here. They'd nearly want to... Ottomans would nearly want to get involved. So maybe I need to try and strike before they do. I mean, I could declare war, but I might want to be at peace after this. Just to confirm the thingy situation. Let's send the 40k that way, and I'll get rid of the Russian particularists because I don't want them to de-siege anything that I have occupied. Which, of course, they're walking straight into Colm. Good thing I noticed that they were there, though. Yeah, don't worry about the money losses. My treasure fleet is still majorly elapsing what the monthly deficits are doing, for one. And for two, we'll catch up in no time, as I say. I'll enact some things that will make everything go away. When it comes to quote unquote lack of money. Not an actual real sense of lack of money, but just the appearance of a lack of money. Oh. Peasants in Moskva, you say? And lucky that province has a fort, so that's okay. I could have sworn I told this to go into Terra Incognita. Yeah, when I said Ming, you can occupy what you want, I think they took me very literally here, didn't they? It's fine. Still looking good. And meanwhile, let's spend some points with the Holy See. Excellent. Makes things nice and simple. You know what? I'm going to allow my subjects to do the re-sieging. I'm going to deal with the armies. I'm about to integrate Naples as well, actually. %98.9%. I have a few months left. And what for my innovativeness? 95. Yeah, okay. I chose the right option, not having to worry about the innovativeness then. Someone else has joined a coalition, don't really care religion, didn't notice who it was. I'd already pressed the button, couldn't care less. One more month I think for Naples, or is it 2? Let's have a look. 99.5, I think it's this next one and we're good. Already got the papal legate, of course. So what's helped smooth things along. And Bermanis are going to attack, Bengal are going to attack the Timurids in an act of aggression. Alrighty. And there's the boot, by the way. I will just straight up disband their troops. If I need to make troops, I'll make them on my own accord. I know it seems a bit weird, considering, but yeah. I also think I might just statify this. Give me the boot. Nice. I'll keep the forts on here as well. So there we go. Europe's looking a little bit bluer. Just a smidge. And you know what? That smidge is more than nothing. So next time I fight Sweden, they're only out to Oldenburg and Dithmarschen. I can do that war before the Aragonese War. The truce is up in a couple years. I think from there it would be a... I could release Finland. I mean, if I were to have released Sapmi, I would have done it a while ago. Or I take Helgeland, release Norway, and do reconquest on Denmark for Norway. I can decide that at the time. I don't mind. Oh, I've got more vision on more of this. This is looking good. Now I can actually move that unit across relatively quickly. But how's my truce with Russia? I added a couple provinces, boosting it up to 75 war score. But, of course, when I remove Ming from the war by way of white peace or whatever, it would just be Russia, and I already have a very decent chunk of their land. Let's be honest, this is the actual rich part of Russia, and then this is all just low development crappy tundra. There might be a gold province or two in here, but it's not anything for me to worth speaking about. You know, I might consider Gera just about ready to integrate as well. Maybe I give them Antwerp on top, but otherwise I think we're good. But yeah, I'm going to do a little bit of subject cycling now. Great project upgrade cost for 500 ducats. Gee, I sure hope you can. You know what? Give me a D base on my corruption. Give me a corruption loan, I mean. Multiforts, level 3. So that's 2 down. Then when I get more treasure fleets, I'll upgrade LS Scorial. Or I could upgrade the one in Aragon for the extra 1% missionary strength for now. Also, this great project gives harsh treatment cost reduction, which is really nice for Age of Absolutism. So it's actually a fairly solid great project. It does a little bit of everything. Missionary strength throughout the entire campaign. The resistance to Reformation is useful for the current religious age. Then the harsh treatment cost is nice for Absolutism. Also, yes, that's right, global trade has not procced. Global trade doesn't. The institutions do not like proccing for players. I normally find that if it's something that's guaranteed to proc for me, I'm not trying to do as well as me here, but whenever it's guaranteed to try and proc for me, the game's like, we'll not give it to you for like 10 years. So we could be in the Age of Reformation for a little while longer. Fine by me. I'm just going to keep colonising South Africa. I think I call South Africa colonised as the last part here. I know that there's stuff inside here, of course, but looks like it's either already done by Congo or very little of it left. Not a problem. Looks like it's a little bit left actually because Katara didn't form, so they're not frontiered. But I still think I'll leave them. I'm not bothered about getting every province on the map. Europe is our concern. My what?
Kobo, have you ever been to Europe before? My what?
Alright, we're getting closer. I think we'll wrap this all up in the next episode and we'll end things off here for now. So thank you for watching and I'll catch you again soon.